All right, so I've got my tuner, I've got some picks, and most importantly, I've got my box cutter, because I'm going to open up this box. I got some Sweetwater yesterday. So you know what it is because it says it in the title of the video. I know what it is because I ordered it, but I haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to do a quick opening here and first impression. And then I'm going to spend some time with it and then complete this video and see if we can get a real sense of the instrument in just a few minutes, okay? Awkward. Alright, got a little box. Okay, so you got a little box. I think that's all that's in there, although this is Sweetwater, so we always get candy. Oh, look, they gave me double candy. Look at that. Yeah, and I really don't want to eat any of that. So. But thank you, Sweetwater. I will put a link here so you can order the same instrument if you're interested, just below for Sweetwater. And, oh, I thought it was going to come with a case. Oh, that's weird. Maybe it's in there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to hang it on the wall. I'm probably not going to take it many places. I do have cases for this and I can order one. That's not a problem. So what this is a Kala 8-string tenor ukulele. Tenor ukulele is tuned like a normal ukulele. So that would be on the bottom G, C, E, and A on top. The difference is the neck's usually a little wider and the body's bigger, so it has a bigger tone. It's not so teeny tiny. So it's a little bit bigger tone. So we've got strings, and I'm curious. Okay, so I guess it's going to be octaves. At least the bottom 2 strings are going to be octaves, and the top 2 strings are going to be unison. It looks like. Okay, so here it is. First impression, pretty. I think it's solid mahogany. It's glossy. I was expecting it to be more matte, like a I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me, but kind of more matte, like a Martin ukulele. It's got geared tuners, which I really like. I kind of make that a priority if I'm going to buy a ukulele. Okay, here's another thing. I think this is now my 7th ukulele. I never thought I'd own one. I own 7 ukuleles now, which is really ridiculous. But I'm always looking for different sounds, and this, kind of like a tipple. A tipple would have 10 strings, so the middle 2 strings would be 3 strings, and then the outside strings would be 2. But this looks like, to me, it's tuned octaves on the bottom 2 strings and unison on the top 2 strings, okay? Get a good close look at that. It hasn't been tuned yet. Get the glare off there. Ooh, there's the glare. So, yeah. So kind of very pretty, very clean. Kala or Kala or Kala or I forget. Somebody told me how it's pronounced and I can't remember. So I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna tune it up. I'm gonna mess with it for a little bit, and then I'm gonna give you some impressions. Okay? I can tell I'm gonna love this thing. So like I said, the top 2 strings are pairs of unison strings, and then the bottom 2 strings are octave up, which is great because if I want to play a melody and I have octaves, I can play it up here, for example. Let's see, so we got, that's taking a while for the strings to stretch out, so that's why I wanted to spend some time tuning it. And that's true of anything, particularly with nylon strings. They're going to take a while, but I don't know if you can really hear that high string. But if I want a unison sound, I can play the melody there. If I want the octave sound, I can play it up here, which is really nice to have. Nice option. Definitely film composers that I work for and game composers really like to have different instruments for melodies and stuff, and this obviously would work great for chording too. I'm using a pick, or you can more organic sound. Okay, it's solid mahogany back, sides, and front. I opted for the mahogany one they had. I think they're the I'll put links to both. There's a, I think, spruce top one. And it's a little bit more, but actually mahogany, in my opinion, I always think of either koa or mahogany when I think of ukuleles. And so this one's going to be hanging on my wall so that I always know that I have it available. Because if I put it in a closet, all my small instruments I hang in my in my hallway and in my bathroom from my studio. So if I ever want to practice ukulele when I'm well, you know, I can do it anytime. But also I have a lot of small instruments out so that I remember that I even have them. Because a lot of times I'll have composers say, hey, can you play this on three or four different instruments, this melody or something, to see, you know, which I like better. And oftentimes we'll use a hybrid or something. But it's fun to have a lot of different instruments for melody. That's like a nylon mandolin sound too. It's really nice. Again, it's going out of tune mainly because the strings are nylon, and I just pulled it out of the box about an hour ago, and I've been sitting here tuning it ever since. It'll take a few days for nylon strings to settle. So expect that with any classical strings you put on, but once they settle, these strings should be good for a long time. They're good quality strings. And it wasn't very expensive, so as far as having another instrument around goes, always nice to get something you don't have. So, like I said. So the cool thing is that I can also play with my fingers and get a little bit of a lute sound. You can get that lute sound by just playing your fingers on it a little bit, because a lute has octave strings and unison nylon strings. So it's fun to have almost kind of like a miniature nylon 12-string guitar is what it kind of feels like. Very well built. The tuners are great. So I give this a good solid 5 out of 5, I think. And I'm never particular about how things look. If there's a blemish or something like that, I don't really care, because I'm sitting in my studio well, I guess I'm with you guys, but I'm sitting in a studio by myself just working. I need it to sound good. So I don't mind, and this one is not blemished, but I don't mind paying, saving a little money getting a blem, because of how I tend to use the instrument. If I were performing, you might want a prettier instrument, but this actually is a very nice looking instrument, and like I said, solid mahogany. It looks like the neck is solid mahogany too. Beautiful. You see that? Okay, so it's a Kala KA 8-string ukulele, gloss mahogany. It's very pretty, and it kind of also has a charango sound a little bit. It's a Peruvian, Bolivian instrument. Charango's got a weird tuning, so it takes me a while to kind of remember how to play chords on charango. So this could be kind of a nice little substitute sonically for it. But yeah, very, very nice. I really, really like it. Like I said, 5 out of 5 stars. So thank you, Sweetwater, for sending me this. I bought it, so don't think I didn't get it for free. Anyway, God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, share my videos, all that. We're almost to 100,000. I can't wait. That's pretty darn exciting for a YouTuber to hit 100,000. I actually get a plaque. So anyway, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. There goes that string. It's going to take a minute for that one to